Honestly, whenever Elon Musk reveals a new generation of Tesla robots, it sparks a public frenzy. Because before they actually appear, very few people truly believe that a humanoid robot capable of human-like manipulation could actually become a reality. But now, the Tesla Bot Gen 3 has fully confirmed that this is indeed true. Elon Musk unveiled a series of updates and ambitious plans for the Tesla Bot at Tesla's 2025 Annual Shareholder Meeting. And if everything proceeds according to the planned schedule, Tesla could start selling the Tesla Bot Gen 3 at any time later this year, with this particular version marking a major leap forward in the human-like hand capabilities that Tesla has long been pursuing. The sheer scale of Optimus, like I said, that's really going to be something else entirely. I think it's destined to be the biggest product of all time by a significant margin, even bigger than current cell phones. Gen 3 doesn't just stop at basic walking or recognizing its surrounding environment. It promises superhuman precision and manipulation, effectively unlocking vast potential in areas like healthcare, flawlessly performing all manner of household chores, serving as a reliable translator in various service industries, and supporting flexible manufacturing fields where robots were previously limited to only observing and executing simple, repetitive movements. In this episode of Ayuto Fusaon, we'll delve into at least 3 crucial questions. 1. Why is Tesla intensely prioritizing the development of the Tesla Bot Gen 3's manipulation capabilities first and foremost? 2. This bot is set to completely revolutionize the way humans work, but what will its final cost be? And who among the general public can actually afford to purchase and own one? And finally, how exactly does Genesis 3 substantially outperform its predecessor versions? Are its advanced capabilities genuinely worth the projected price? Welcome to OCNTH. In the past, Tesla usually focused its development efforts on walking balance and vision capabilities for previous Tesla Bot generations like Gen 1, Gen 2, and Gen 2.5. This was much like how they meticulously select specialized batteries for Tesla cars, basing the choice on strict stability, efficiency, and safety criteria. However, with the Tesla Bot Gen 3, the underlying goal is much more ambitious and higher. It's not just about effective walking, but rather manipulating objects with truly human-like precision. As Elon Musk himself confirmed, this is just the V2 Optimus hand. The V3 hand is slated to be another entire level beyond this achievement. Exactly. This is the ultimate human-like hand dexterity that Tesla has been relentlessly pursuing. But even Elon Musk readily admits that the hand is the hardest part of producing the Tesla bot, and the company may need to dedicate up to 70% of its total resources just to meticulously researching and perfecting this crucial hand mechanism. There are really 3 main things that are super difficult about advanced robots. 1 is the engineering complexity of the forearm and hand, simply because the human hand is an incredible biological thing, actually. Previous versions, like Gen 2, already achieved a relatively human-like level of dexterity. But to be truly useful across all fields, in healthcare, complex household work, or flexible manufacturing, Tesla clearly needed a breakthrough. According to industry leaks and speculation, Gen 3 promises to substantially surpass the limits of Gen 2, delivering super precise manipulation and exceptional reliability with hands that can operate 24/7 without any fatigue, without noticeable tremors, and handle complex tasks with millimeter-level accuracy. We all understand that the hand is the ultimate limiting factor for a robot to truly replace human labor across diverse tasks. Elon recognizes that many companies can create robots that successfully walk, turn, see, and hear. But a robot hand boasting 22 degrees of freedom, capable of genuine haptic feedback, offering millimeter-level precision, and exhibiting sophisticated coordination without programming every single motion, is the biggest technical barrier that currently keeps traditional industrial robots strictly limited to repetitive, specialized tasks. That profound challenge is the core mission of the Tesla Bot Gen 3, with its 22 degree of freedom hand poised to bring a real, tangible breakthrough in the field of humanoid robotics. This innovative design strongly emphasizes that the Optimus Gen 3 will not merely move objects but will manipulate them with human-level or even superior precision. This capability is the fundamental key to enabling it to seamlessly provide healthcare for humans, like delivering medication, performing micro-surgery, and supporting patients, operate professionally as a true homemaker's, cooking, thorough cleaning, doing laundry, and excel in flexible manufacturing. It will be able to grasp practically anything and work adaptively without the need for specialized production lines like those required by traditional, fixed industrial robots. According to various analysts, Tesla is strategically taking the human-level dexterity-first approach to establish a unique and potent monopoly in the burgeoning market. While most other robotics companies typically concentrate their efforts on locomotion, computer vision, balance, and power systems, Musk is clearly prioritizing sophisticated multi-task manipulation. This demonstrates that the Optimus Gen 3 is explicitly designed to participate in the global economy as a human replacement, not just as a customizable, limited machine. The large-scale productivity that Musk enthusiastically refers to won't come from a simple team of walking robots, but from robots with flexible, capable hands that can perform literally any task that humans currently do with their own hands. This is deemed the most powerful economic leverage. That's why Musk confidently stated that V3 is another level beyond this. He implied that V2 had successfully achieved functional human-like dexterity. But V3's goal is nothing less than superhuman precision and reliability. With hands that are fundamentally more accurate than a human's, the robot will be able to perform delicate medical procedures with machine-level precision, operate reliably 24/7 without suffering from fatigue, work safely in hazardous environments, and maintain perfect steadiness and timing without error. The conceptual leap from V2 to V3 truly marks the critical transition from merely a useful robot to a superior economic robot. Therefore, robot generations that still rely on limited manipulation capabilities appear insufficient for the Tesla bot to genuinely become an effective economic machine in human daily life. The optimal solution may be to aggressively upgrade the hands and manipulation abilities, while concurrently utilizing cheaper sensors and mechanical components that still deliver superior overall performance. And Tesla appears to be precisely taking this strategic approach with Gen 3. But what exactly does this super precise manipulation truly entail? And why is it so critically important for a truly useful, general-purpose robot? Explaining the robot's manipulation mechanism in full detail can be quite complex, especially since most of us are not robotics engineers. At a basic level, one can think of Gen 3 as being able to grasp, rotate, and coordinate objects just like a human. And that simplified view is partially true. But this simple explanation fails to fully convey why Genesis 3's hand represents such a massive leap forward. And that is the key pivotal point. This Tesla bot is poised to completely change the established ways in which humans work. But what will the Gen 3 ultimately cost? Currently, in its version 2.5, the bot can move independently, navigate standard office spaces, recharge itself autonomously, and perform a range of basic tasks. But according to Musk, the next generation Optimus 3 will be a true quantum leap forward. He vividly described it by saying, "When you finally see it, you'll think it's a person wearing a sophisticated robot suit." Musk confirmed that it will make its debut in the first quarter of the next year. Meanwhile, Tesla intends to refresh Optimus with major updates annually. Version 4 is anticipated in 2027 and version 5 is slated for 2028. The company's ambitious goal is to release a new, improved generation each year, featuring major upgrades and exponentially increasing production capabilities. What truly astonished the entire tech world was Musk's bold revelation concerning the eventual cost. Once Tesla achieves an annual production capacity of over 1 million units, he firmly believes the manufacturing cost per robot could be as low as $20,000. If successfully achieved, that figure would represent a true revolution in robotics and automation. At this remarkably low price point, Optimus could realistically become an everyday companion in every household and business, taking on critical roles from industrial labor, healthcare, and hospitality to deeply assisting the elderly or people with disabilities. Musk also unveiled the boldest production goal ever conceived: a production line capable of producing 1 million robots per year in Fremont, then rapidly scaling up to 10 million, then 100 million, and eventually reaching 1 billion robots per year, even potentially establishing production facilities on Mars. It may sound like an unbelievable joke, but Musk insists that he is not exaggerating in the slightest. Tesla is seriously preparing for the fastest production scale up in history for any complex, large-scale product ever created. However, Musk is not a naive dreamer disconnected from reality. He clearly acknowledged that to successfully reach that massive scale, Tesla would absolutely need to construct a massive chip factory. We'll probably have to build a giant chip factory. This is something we absolutely have to do. With millions of robots and self-driving cars relying on high-performance chips, Tesla simply cannot afford to depend on external suppliers indefinitely. This strategic move signals Musk's clear intention to transform Tesla into a serious powerhouse in the semiconductor and AI industries. With the combined power of AI and robotics, Musk believes that we could realistically expand the global economy by 10 times or even 100 times. This is a vision powerful enough to completely upend every existing traditional economic model. But along with that colossal promise come countless significant challenges. Producing millions of robots requires a massive, coordinated supply chain for components, software, cybersecurity, and tight cost control. A robot may replace a doctor, but it also instantly raises profound ethical, privacy, and employment concerns. Tesla must convincingly demonstrate that this technology is inherently safe, transparent, and thoughtfully designed to genuinely serve humans, not replace them arbitrarily. So, we want to help you better understand this crucial manipulation capability, at least outlining the main, concrete advantages it offers over Gen 2. How exactly does Gen 3 substantially outperform its predecessor? Are its advanced capabilities genuinely worth the eventual cost? Simply put, the Gen 3 hand operates on a completely different mechanical and sensor system when compared to Gen 2. While Gen 2 could competently grasp and move relatively simple objects, the Gen 3 hand features sophisticated multi-joint control with haptic feedback, allowing each individual finger to coordinate intricately, convey much more sensory information, and perform complex tasks with genuine millimeter-level precision. In terms of pure precision, Gen 3 prototypes have already demonstrated the remarkable ability to achieve superhuman-level manipulation, performing repetitive tasks continuously without fatigue, maintaining perfect timing, and flawlessly executing complex actions like micro-medical procedures or sophisticated manufacturing operations. This means Generation 3 possesses the clear potential to carry out complex tasks that Generation 2 simply could not, significantly enhancing its overall efficiency and practical usefulness in real-life scenarios. And guess what the biggest implication is? This advanced capability effectively opens the door for the Tesla bot to truly participate in the economy. From vast factory floors to busy hospitals, without the constant need for human supervision. Although we must patiently wait for Tesla to officially release Gen 3 to see the complete specifications, current leaked information indicates that the robot will achieve manipulation precision at least on par with humans, but with significantly higher reliability and speed. What's particularly impressive is that the Gen 3 hand mechanism successfully combines high precision with remarkable energy efficiency, allowing the robot to operate for longer periods without requiring frequent maintenance interventions. Of course, there will likely be different versions available. The advanced version is expected to offer extremely sophisticated manipulation capabilities with a slightly higher price point, specifically aimed at customers or businesses whose primary concern is achieving maximum precision. As already mentioned, the Gen 3 hand truly represents a bigger leap forward than any previous technology. It offers a massive competitive advantage that helps Tesla lead the ongoing humanoid robotics race. In fact, each Gen 3 hand can potentially perform thousands of different actions without needing to program each individual movement, saving substantial time and cost in deployment. It may sound complex, but on a mass production scale, this efficiency could completely revolutionize how robots are deployed in daily life and manufacturing, ushering in an era of truly versatile robots. Moreover, the hand mechanism and mechanical materials used in the Tesla Bot Gen 3 are designed to be extremely durable and notably environmentally friendly. Recycled materials make up a high proportion of the joints in the robot casing, consuming only about 5% of the energy compared to using virgin materials, thus significantly reducing the overall carbon footprint and environmental cost of large-scale robot production. The force sensors and control mechanisms of Gen 3 utilize chemically inert and high-heat-resistant designs up to 200 degrees C. This engineering choice effectively eliminates the risk of overheating or catastrophic failure from continuous, demanding operation, a persistent problem that previous generations of robots still frequently encountered. Tests conducted in Tesla laboratories have convincingly shown that the Gen 3 hand can successfully withstand extreme conditions such as intense impacts, compression forces, and strong vibrations without losing precision or generating excessive heat. With an optimized operating temperature range from 5 degrees C to 85 degrees C, Gen 3 can efficiently work in almost any real-world environment, from cold factories in Northern Europe to hot and humid warehouses in China. This high level of stability and safety not only effectively protects the robot itself, but also helps to significantly reduce maintenance costs and operational risks, making Gen 3 an ideal choice for businesses looking to deploy versatile, reliable robots. One of the biggest existing barriers for humanoid robots today is achieving rapid manipulation speed and quick recovery when performing multiple, sequential tasks. The new hand mechanism and advanced controller of Gen 3 represent a major leap forward, offering extremely fast feedback and movement in a short time frame, allowing the robot to flawlessly complete a series of complex tasks without interruption. Of course, these promising figures are currently based solely on prototype-level testing, but they vividly demonstrate Gen 3's true potential for continuous, high-speed operation. With the dramatically improved controller, the actual manipulation speed can reach an optimal level for efficiently completing tasks in homes, manufacturing settings, or healthcare environments, performing repetitive actions in just a few seconds. While it may not have yet achieved the absolute superspeed of theoretical limits, Gen 3 can still operate much faster and more accurately than its predecessors. In our assessment, This fast and safe manipulation capability could effectively remove one of the biggest psychological barriers to widespread robot deployment: public concerns about reliability and efficiency in complex real-world environments. What tasks would you personally want to use the Tesla Bot Gen 3 for in your life? And most importantly, what is the maximum price you would honestly be willing to pay for your own Optimus unit? Please share your informed opinion in the comments section below this video. Thanks for tuning into our video. Subscribe to OCENT.
Recently, Tesla has been teasing several different prototypes of the Tesla Model 2, ranging from the sleek white test version to silver, vibrant red, and even a special blue variant showcased at the Future Drive Expo event. However, despite all these teasers, this still isn't the official commercial version that Elon Musk has frequently mentioned. According to his repeated confirmations, Tesla will officially unveil the Model 2 at the upcoming shareholder meeting next month, complete with a completely new design and a host of groundbreaking technical upgrades. This is expected to be Tesla's first affordable electric vehicle with a starting price of $15,990. Yet it still carries the brand's core identity: powerful performance, advanced self-driving technology, and ultra-fast charging capabilities. Tesla has invested a lot of effort and technology into the Model 2, particularly the new compact vehicle platform, which helps lower production costs without compromising on quality or the driving experience. Elon Musk even emphasized in a recent statement, "Wait and see what Tesla does with the Model 2. It will change everything." This is expected to be Tesla's best-selling product during the end of 2025 and early 2026. In the latest update, Tesla confirmed that the Model 2 will be equipped with Level 4 autonomous driving, meaning the car can fully operate on its own in most everyday situations. It will be able to park itself, charge its battery, and even operate as a robo-taxi to earn money for you when you're not using it. And trust us, Tesla engineers have confirmed that customers will save about $400 by using the Model 2. And with 19 recent updates in both design and specs, you definitely won't want to miss out. Let's explore what are the 19 latest updates for the Tesla Model 2. Welcome to Udo Fasaun. Alright, now imagine this. You leave the office, open the Tesla app, and your Model 2 automatically drives out of the parking lot and heads straight to pick you up. You get in, activate home trip mode, and it quietly takes you home. Sounds like a dream, right? But Elon Musk is making that dream a reality. On June 27, 2025, Tesla marked a significant milestone in the autonomous vehicle industry by completing the first fully automated delivery of a Model Y from the Gigafactory in Austin, Texas, directly to a customer's home. The vehicle is capable of driving entirely on public roads, including highways at speeds up to 72 miles, and even performing parking maneuvers without anyone inside the cabin or remote control. Initially, the tests and deliveries were limited to the geographic area around Austin, where Tesla's robo-taxi pilot program was deployed with strict safety protocols in place. However, according to Elon Musk's announcement, the scaling and expansion will begin from Tesla's U.S. factories, particularly in Texas and Fremont, and gradually extend to larger regions. It is expected to be officially implemented with the Tesla Model 2 starting in early 2026, with both the standard and long-range versions available. Recently, in early October 2025, Elon Musk shared through a Reuters report that the first automated car deliveries were completed a day ahead of schedule. With the Tesla Model 2, the car will automatically plan and navigate routes, including stopping for charging at appropriate stations and handling complex traffic situations. Notably, the vehicle is capable of automatically parking in the customer's driveway or along the curb while notifying the owner via the Tesla app, creating a completely automated experience from start to finish. Indeed, the Tesla Model 2 is making waves in the electric vehicle industry, as Elon Musk officially confirmed that the price will range from just the $15,990 to the $20,000, an incredible price for such a fully featured electric car. The standard version offers a range of up to 280 miles, while the long-range version can go 310 miles, all for around $20,000. You might think this is too good to be true, but the Tesla Model 2 is indeed shaking up the entire electric vehicle market. So, how can Tesla sell an electric vehicle at such a low price while still ensuring quality? This might lead you to question whether the car is truly reliable, and you may consider a safer alternative, opting for a hybrid vehicle, which is currently popular. Hybrid cars allow you to still enjoy fuel savings while retaining the flexibility of a traditional gasoline engine. This could be a more cautious choice, especially for early adopters, given the relatively high price of fully electric vehicles compared to traditional gas-powered cars. Indeed, price is always the most important factor for consumers. And if you're looking for an affordable electric vehicle, you'd likely think of models like the Toyota Prius, Honda Insight, or Ford Escape Hybrid, all of which range from $29,000 to $35,000. However, if you're seeking a vehicle under $20,000, the Tesla Model 2 is the ideal choice. Consider popular hybrid vehicles like the Toyota Prius, priced around $25,000. It may seem like a more reasonable option compared to the Tesla Model 2, but let's take a moment to think it through. The lower price comes with several trade-offs. With its hybrid engine, the Toyota Prius offers a range of about 500 miles by combining gasoline and electricity, but it lacks the ability to recharge like a fully electric vehicle. While fuel efficiency is a strong point, the Prius falls short on modern technology features and the autonomous driving capabilities that the Tesla Model 2 offers. Another important point to consider is that maintenance costs for hybrid vehicles are generally higher due to their combination of two engine systems, gasoline and electric. This means that when repairs are needed, you'll face costs for both systems along with the potential need to replace the hybrid battery, which can run into the thousands of dollars. Additionally, hybrid batteries typically need replacing after 8 to 10 years of use, and the cost to replace a battery in vehicles like the Toyota Prius can range from $3,000 to $6,000. In contrast, the Tesla Model 2 only uses a single electric powertrain, which means maintenance and repair costs are significantly lower. For example, if you need to replace the battery in the Tesla Model 2, the replacement cost is much more affordable compared to a hybrid vehicle with an estimated price of around $3,750. Additionally, maintaining and repairing an electric vehicle like the Tesla Model 2 is generally much easier and cheaper, as it lacks the complex internal combustion engine system found in hybrids. Moreover, the Toyota Prius and similar hybrid models lack advanced driver assist features like the high-level autopilot system available on the Tesla Model 2. This can significantly reduce your driving experience, especially when compared to Tesla's full self-driving FSD technology. On top of that, hybrid vehicles like the Prius often face higher maintenance costs, particularly when it comes to replacing parts like the hybrid battery after extended use. In fact, while the Toyota Prius has been a beloved and popular choice for many years, it has had to sacrifice a lot in terms of technology features and driving experience to maintain a competitive price. In contrast, the Tesla Model 2 is built on a modern manufacturing platform at the Gigafactory in Texas, where Tesla can produce vehicles at a speed that traditional competitors simply cannot match. With its production process using the 50,000-ton Gigapress technology in quick assembly, Tesla not only delivers a reliable electric vehicle, but also minimizes production costs, keeping the car's price low while still ensuring exceptional quality. This is exactly why competitors like Toyota and Honda need to watch out. Additionally, have you ever imagined a day when you can drive without almost any fuel costs? It might sound too good to be true, right? Well, that's exactly what the Tesla Model 2 offers. The ability to directly integrate with Tesla's solar-powered charging network, allowing owners to enjoy nearly zero charging costs throughout the vehicle's lifespan. Yes, you heard that right, virtually free forever. According to recent calculations from users and analysts, on average, you can save at least $400 per year by using an electric vehicle like the Model 2. So, how does this mechanism actually work? And how can it be nearly free? Instead of relying entirely on the traditional power grid, the Model 2 connects directly to Tesla's Megapack and Powerwall storage systems while also harnessing renewable energy from Tesla's solar-powered stations located around the world. This setup allows the car to charge using clean solar energy, significantly reducing or even eliminating charging costs for owners. The most talked about topic right now is the final design of the car, especially after Elon Musk confirmed it during the earnings call. It's clear that some customers will appreciate this design while others may not. But this is a necessary step for Tesla to hit the $15,990 price target, at least for the base rear-wheel drive version. So, how has the Tesla Model 2 evolved in terms of price? At this stage, it's almost certain that the affordable model won't resemble the Model 2 we've been hearing about for years. It won't be a smaller hatchback or a completely new design in the Tesla lineup. Instead, Elon Musk's confirmation during the earnings call suggests that it will essentially be a version of the Model Y. It's just a Model Y, he remarked. To visualize it, think of the Model 2 as a smaller, more compact version of the Model Y, simplified and constructed with more affordable materials. If the Model Y were a detailed novel, then the Model 2 would be its concise, pocket-sized edition, perfect for on-the-go use. As soon as Musk unveiled the Model 2, the long-awaiting community divided into two distinct groups. Some felt disappointed expecting a groundbreaking design, only to find a scaled-down Model Y. Others were excited, seeing the Model 2 as a gateway to Tesla ownership that was once out of their reach. It still embodies the essence of the Model Y, but at a more accessible price, making the dream of owning a Tesla a reality for more people. In reality, the Model 2 isn't entirely a new creation. It still carries significant influence from the Model Y, both in its design and its core features, but this could be a deliberate strategy. Tesla seems focused on offering a strong competitor to Chinese brands, particularly BYD. While many Chinese budget EVs prioritize low cost, the Model 2 differentiates itself by offering advanced technology and features. And the surprise, even without matching the scale of the Model Y or Model 3, the Model 2's demand has skyrocketed. Musk himself admitted he didn't expect such an overwhelming response. To meet the demand quickly and affordably, the best approach was to create a more efficient version of the Model Y by removing unnecessary elements. Tesla's much-anticipated budget car, the Model 2 is finally on the horizon and could make its debut as soon as November at the company's annual meeting. With an estimated starting price of just $15,990, it's within reach for nearly everyone. But there's more to this car than its price tag. Elon Musk has been quietly working on something that could be even more groundbreaking. Tesla is preparing to replace its traditional lithium-ion batteries with something faster, cheaper, and safer, aluminum-ion batteries. If leaked reports are accurate, the first car to feature this innovative battery technology won't be a luxury model. It will be the Model 2. Previously, Tesla has utilized LFP batteries for the most affordable versions of the Model 3 and Model Y. These batteries are popular not only with Tesla, but also with other automakers due to their relatively low cost and solid performance. Naturally, for its upcoming and highly anticipated model, likely the Model 2, Tesla could return to LFP batteries to help lower the overall cost. However, even with LFP batteries, achieving the extremely competitive price of $15,990 and competing with Chinese rivals might still be challenging, as LFP batteries could still be too expensive to meet the target. As a result, Tesla is rumored to be exploring an alternative, a battery that is even cheaper than LFP and offers significantly better performance, aluminum-ion batteries. When the news first broke, we were surprised because since its inception, all of Tesla's vehicles have used lithium-based batteries. In recent years, the company has incorporated batteries with lower lithium content, such as NCA and MC, but it has never fully moved away from lithium. Tesla's decision to reduce its reliance on lithium isn't entirely unexpected given that the price of lithium has fluctuated so dramatically that even Musk himself has voiced frustrations. So, it seems that lithium-based batteries are still too expensive for Tesla to genuinely bring the price of an electric vehicle below 20,000. The most viable solution may be to switch to a battery that doesn't rely on lithium and instead uses cheaper, more abundant materials. Aluminum is Tesla's choice. But what exactly is an aluminum-ion battery, and why is it so important for affordable electric vehicles? Explaining battery technology can be challenging, especially when most of us aren't experts in chemistry. Essentially, you can think of an aluminum-ion battery as a type of battery that uses aluminum as the primary charge carrier instead of lithium. And that's not wrong. However, this simple explanation doesn't truly help us understand why aluminum is a better choice than lithium. And that's the crux of the matter. This is why we want to help you understand this type of battery, at least the key advantages it offers over traditional lithium-ion batteries. In simple terms, aluminum-ion batteries operate on a completely different electrochemical system compared to lithium-ion batteries. While lithium ions carry a single positive charge, aluminum ions carry 3 positive charges. This higher charge allows each aluminum ion to carry more electrons, which increases the current density and allows energy to move faster and more efficiently within the battery cells. Of course, there will be 2 versions available. The long-range version is expected to provide even greater range with a slightly higher price to cater to customers who prioritize extended range and less frequent charging. As we mentioned earlier, aluminum-ion batteries are even cheaper than the LFP cells currently in use, a significant advantage that makes them an ideal option for the Model 2. In fact, a 53 kW aluminum-ion battery pack is estimated to cost about $200,000 less than an equivalent LFP battery pack. According to Tesla's published plans, the Model 2 will be confirmed to use a 53 kWh battery. With the previously mentioned estimated cost savings, such an aluminum-ion battery would cost around $3,100 compared to approximately $5,300 for an equivalent LFP pack. While a $2,000 savings per vehicle might seem negligible at first glance, it could have a significant impact on Tesla's production scale. With Tesla aiming for annual production volumes in the millions for the Model 2, cutting $2,000 off the cost of the battery for each car could result in billions of dollars in savings. This cost efficiency would allow Tesla to lower the retail price, making the Model 2 even more competitive in the affordable EV market. For the 53 battery pack in the Model 2, the actual charging speed could range from 250 to 350 kW. Even so, the aluminum-ion technology could still charge 80% of the battery in just 10 to 15 minutes, significantly faster than the 20 to 40 minutes required for lithium-ion packs in Tesla's current V3 supercharger network. However, aluminum-ion batteries charge much faster than lithium batteries due to the fundamental electrochemical properties of aluminum. Aluminum ions move through the electrolyte 3 times faster than lithium ions. This enables much faster charging without putting stress on the internal structure of the battery, maintaining optimal performance over time. As a result, aluminum-ion batteries are more durable and avoid the common issues such as overheating or performance degradation that typically occur during fast charging with traditional lithium-ion batteries. Combined with Tesla's extensive supercharger network, charging the Model 2 becomes a non-issue for frequent travelers or those living in densely populated urban areas. One of the biggest concerns for consumers when considering an affordable electric vehicle like the $15,990 Tesla Model 2 is the cost of replacing the battery. For mass-market vehicles, this cost can be a significant portion of the car's total value, causing buyers to hesitate due to concerns about long-term ownership costs. We're not claiming that you'll never have to worry about the battery if you buy the Model 2. However, based on what we know, one of the biggest advantages of aluminum-ion batteries is their exceptional longevity. As a result, the longevity of aluminum-ion batteries, thanks to the inherent advantages of this material, is truly remarkable. No battery lasts forever, but many test results show that aluminum-ion batteries can reach up to 10,000 charge cycles, equivalent to 20 years of use or more if the vehicle is properly maintained. In contrast, 10,000 charge cycles has long been a dream for lithium-ion technology, which typically lasts only around 3,500 cycles, equating to approximately 7 years of use. For consumers, this means longer battery warranties, higher resale value, and lower total cost of ownership, all of which strengthen the position of the Model 2 as an affordable yet extremely durable electric vehicle. So, if Tesla had a choice between LFP batteries and aluminum-ion batteries for Model 2, which option would you prefer? Please share your opinion in the comment section below this video. Thanks for watching our video. Subscribe to 80FUSIO now so you don't miss the next breaking Tesla update. It's coming in just 2 days. If you want to explore more exciting information about Tesla EV or Tesla Bot, don't forget to hit the like button and share this. This is a new tank, but we have also added a lot of new engineers to the teams. Elon Musk just turned on updates in the 2026 Tesla tiny house that almost no one has noticed yet. The house now adjusts itself to uneven ground, watches and controls airflow and humidity as it happens, and changes its interior automatically based on how you actually use it each day. Every system from energy management to living space layout has been improved to a level that most tiny homes can't match. Today we're going deep into the updates no one is talking about, including hidden features and engineering choices that show how Tesla quietly turns a small home into a living system that changes and adapts. This breakdown covers the real engineering changes, what they mean in practical terms, and why they matter especially for high-density markets where every square foot costs a lot. So if you value this, subscribe to AutoFusion and turn on notifications. We're just 21 people short of 9K, and every new subscriber gets access to these rare insights before anyone else. Most people think tiny houses are static, just like trailers that stay in one place or prefab units. Tesla's 2026 tiny house, however, completely changes what mobility means for compact living, fixing problems that traditional tiny homes and RVs have ignored for decades. Unlike earlier models that used manual jacks for leveling or occasional adjustments, this tiny house has an automatic leveling and transport system built in. Specifically, tiny linear motors beneath the frame make continuous small adjustments to balance out uneven ground, settling, and even minor shifts caused by wind or temperature changes. These aren't big movements. They're subtle, exact, and almost invisible, but they protect the structure, reduce wear on materials, and keep things comfortable in a way that typical tiny homes cannot. For older residents or retirees in California or Florida who often deal with uneven lots, sloped suburban plots, or irregular rental land, this is a game changer. No more expensive ground leveling. No more worries about a sagging floor over time. No more constantly checking on structural problems. The system uses very little power and operates almost silently, so residents can enjoy peace and stability without technical hassle. For low-income households or those living on fixed incomes, this is a practical innovation that cuts maintenance costs and stress, directly fixing the day-to-day challenges of tiny home living. Tesla didn't stop at structural adjustments. The house includes a self-leveling solar panel system where panels tilt and turn automatically to follow the sun. In dense urban neighborhoods or plots partially shaded by trees or nearby buildings, this increases solar energy capture by up to 15% compared to fixed systems. For families in high-cost energy states like New York or California, this can add up to hundreds of dollars saved each year, which is a big benefit for households focusing on efficiency and affordability. Even more, the system quietly talks to the house's battery storage, making sure solar energy goes to critical systems like climate control, lighting, and small climate adjustments exactly when it's needed. Tesla also tested kinetic energy harvesting, capturing tiny vibrations caused by walking, furniture movement, or minor structural flexing. While each watt is small, the total effect reduces dependence on outside power and offers backup during temporary outages, something crucial for areas prone to blackouts or aging electrical systems, such as parts of Florida during hurricane season or New York during winter storms. For households already facing utility bills that strain their budgets, even small gains in efficiency matter, and Tesla's design turns these minor energy contributions into real practical value. The tiny house also prepares for extreme weather challenges. In storm-prone or flood-prone regions, the automatic leveling system can shift weight distribution to stabilize the house, protecting sensitive electrical systems, appliances, and structural joints. For residents in coastal Florida or low-lying New York neighborhoods, this means fewer emergency repairs, lower insurance claims, and most importantly, peace of mind during unpredictable weather events. For families with older members or people with limited mobility, reducing the risk of structural damage and avoiding dangerous manual adjustments is a direct improvement to safety and quality of life. Tesla even thought about long-term structural strength. Continuous small adjustments prevent permanent warping of floors and walls, which is a common complaint among tiny house owners, especially in humid states like Florida or Texas. Over a few years, traditional tiny homes often develop uneven flooring, squeaks, or wall separation, forcing expensive repairs or replacements. By adding automatic leveling, Tesla fixes this quietly, letting residents focus on living comfortably rather than constantly watching the home's condition. For urban and suburban residents alike, these improvements answer real-life problems, avoiding costly land preparation, reducing maintenance stress, making better use of energy, improving comfort, and increasing long-term home durability. This level of engineering, previously limited to high-end RVs or industrial mobile platforms, is now available in a compact, relatively affordable housing solution. Now take a second to talk with us. Would you use this self-adjusting house design mostly for comment 1 for city lots, 2 for suburban land, or 3 for beachfront areas below? One of the most impactful but least visible upgrades in the 2026 Tesla Tiny House is its advanced indoor environment management system, designed to tackle issues that most tiny homes simply ignore. For many older residents and families on fixed incomes, airflow problems, temperature swings, and indoor air quality aren't just minor problems, as they can cause tiredness, poor sleep, breathing stress, and discomfort during extreme weather. Tesla's new model fixes these concerns directly with a small climate control system that manages temperature, humidity, carbon dioxide levels, and particle filtering on a room-by-room basis, changing on the fly to match actual occupancy and activity. For example, in households in Texas where summer heat can go past 100 degrees Fahrenheit, traditional tiny homes often trap heat, making cooling expensive and inconsistent. Tesla's system detects when someone is cooking, exercising, or working, and automatically increases airflow while controlling humidity, reducing the strain on heating and cooling systems and preventing hot spots. At night, it slightly lowers airflow in sleeping areas to keep warmth while maintaining oxygen and carbon dioxide balance. Residents who previously struggled with sleepless nights due to temperature swings or poor air circulation now experience more consistent, healthier sleep without manually adjusting vents or fans. Tesla also puts phase-change materials into wall and ceiling panels, a technology previously limited to commercial or luxury construction. These materials absorb extra heat during the day and release it gradually at night, reducing peak cooling demands while creating a natural temperature rhythm that matches human body clock patterns. For retirees in Florida, New York, or California, this means fewer electricity spikes, lower utility bills, and a home that feels more comfortable without constant adjusting. In practical terms, a house that naturally controls temperature means hundreds of dollars in savings each year and greatly reduces the stress linked with energy costs, an issue especially important for low-income or fixed-income households. Air quality is another major problem Tesla fixes. Traditional tiny homes can build up dust, pollen, mold spores, and chemicals from paints, furniture, and cleaning products. Tesla's multi-stage filtering system combining HEPA and activated carbon actively removes allergens and chemical compounds, keeping indoor air healthier for longer periods. Urban residents in Los Angeles or New York, where outdoor air pollution is a daily concern, gain a double benefit: cleaner indoor air and consistent climate control without the need for expensive standalone purifiers. For people with asthma, allergies, or sensitivity to pollutants, this is a life-changing feature. Tesla also added dynamic lighting adjustments that respond to time of day, occupancy, and body clock patterns. Early morning lighting copies natural dawn to gently wake residents, improving alertness, while evening settings reduce blue light to encourage sleep hormone production, helping with sleep quality. For older adults or anyone struggling with disrupted sleep cycles, these subtle adjustments reduce tiredness, improve focus, and support mental well-being. Unlike gimmicky smart lighting systems that require constant manual input, Tesla's solution works automatically, blending smoothly into daily life. What's especially notable is how all these systems work together. Temperature, humidity, airflow, lighting, and air quality are connected, with the tiny house constantly fine-tuning each element to match real-time occupancy and activity patterns. Residents aren't just living in a tiny space, they're living in a home that adapts smartly to their needs, reducing daily stress, cutting physical strain, and lowering costs. Tesla's approach also looks at long-term wellness. For residents living on upper floors of urban tiny house communities or on small suburban plots, consistent air quality and climate control reduce the risk of chronic breathing issues and heat-related health problems. The small climate system ensures the house stays comfortable even when outdoor conditions change dramatically, which is a frequent concern in Florida hurricanes, New York winters, or California heat waves. For low-income households who may not have extra funds for air conditioning, humidifiers, or air purifiers, the Tesla Tiny House removes these burdens by building solutions directly into the home's setup. This level of engineering shows a shift in what a tiny home can be, no longer just compact living, but a space that actively maintains health, comfort, and productivity. Tesla shows that even under 500 square feet, a home can add technology in ways that directly improve the daily life of residents, especially older adults, families with children, and those on fixed incomes. How does this update matter to you? Would you put first airflow, temperature, or humidity? Comment one word below to let us know your choice. Tesla's 2026 tiny house takes modular living to levels no other tiny home has tried. Every wall, furniture piece, and storage unit is motorized and programmable, allowing the house to rearrange automatically based on real daily routines. Unlike traditional tiny homes where residents must manually fold furniture or move storage around, Tesla's system uses prediction algorithms combined with real-time sensors to adapt the interior layout smoothly, reducing friction in everyday life. For older adults or retirees, these changes fix real-life challenges that most tiny homes ignore. Bending down repeatedly to pull out furniture, shifting heavy cabinets, or adjusting storage manually can be painful or unsafe, particularly for those with arthritis or movement issues. Tesla's modular system reduces physical strain while still offering full functionality, so residents can make the most of usable space without risking injury. Take the living room and workspace for example. A desk pulls back after use, opening up floor space for exercise, relaxation, or hobbies. Kitchen surfaces rotate slightly to allow multiple family members to use them at the same time without crowding. Tesla engineers reportedly spent over 18 months testing setups with real households across California, Texas, and New York, carefully adjusting motor speeds, noise levels, and mechanical wear. The result is a space that feels natural, comfortable, and remarkably practical, even for people who aren't tech-savvy. Tesla also brings in dynamic sound zoning, an innovation rarely seen in tiny homes. Each area has a distinct sound profile. Bedrooms cut external noise for better sleep, kitchens boost cooking alerts and timer signals, and living areas keep balanced audio for entertainment. For urban residents in Los Angeles or New York where background noise is unavoidable, this reduces stress, improves focus, and boosts overall comfort. The personalization goes further with prediction adaptation. The Tesla Home app watches daily routines, seasonal changes, and occupancy trends to set up spaces before residents even enter a room. For instance, the desk may extend and lights brighten at the usual start of work. Kitchen surfaces pull back when meal prep isn't needed, and storage modules shift for weekend or hobby activities. This isn't gimmicky automation. It saves time, reduces mental load, and makes living easier, particularly for households managing multiple tasks or caregiving duties. Privacy, often overlooked in tiny homes, is also reimagined. Smart privacy panels automatically adjust how see-through or opaque they are depending on the time of day, outside light, or closeness sensors. This is critical for city dwellers in high-density neighborhoods where windows often face other homes or apartment buildings. Residents no longer need to choose between daylight and privacy, and the house handles it smartly, making sure of comfort and peace of mind. Tesla's innovations even prepare for emergencies. In high winds, floods, or minor earthquakes, outside modules can pull back, furniture locks into place, and weight is spread out to keep structural strength. For households in hurricane-prone Florida, flood zones in New York, or earthquake-sensitive areas in California, these features protect both residents and property without needing action or advanced knowledge. Tesla's 2026 tiny house shows that compact living does not have to give up functionality, health, or well-being. It's not just about packing amenities into a small footprint. It's about creating a home that sees ahead to needs, adapts in real time, and protects both comfort and safety, while staying manageable and accessible for households of all sizes and abilities. These three engineering changes, including responsive foundation systems, zoned environmental control, and modular spatial rearrangement, represent Tesla's actual direction with the 2026 tiny house. These updates, previously unknown even to many industry insiders, show how Tesla quietly pioneers solutions that bring together sustainability, comfort, and personalization. For anyone who thought they knew what a Tesla tiny house was, these revelations are a wake-up call. If this breakdown gave you value, share it with someone looking at housing alternatives, and stay connected with our channel to catch every future update that might otherwise slip past mainstream coverage. Tesla has now begun building the 250-square-foot casita in Nevada, and you'll be able to buy one of these Tesla tiny homes for just $799 sometime around the middle or second half of next year, in Q2, according to Elon Musk's recent announcement. Tesla's CEO shared that this represents a brand new direction for the company as he addresses an issue that truly affects everyone. Housing. Musk's proposal isn't about expensive luxury villas, but a compact home with an astonishingly low price tag of only $799. At first, it might sound too good to be true, perhaps even a joke, but this is an official announcement from Tesla about a sustainable housing model that completely avoids land costs, eliminates construction taxes, and is delivered fully installed by Tesla's own specialized team. Elon Musk genuinely believes that even at just 250 square feet, this tiny house is absolutely fantastic. He mentioned, "You'll definitely want to invite your friends and family inside, but it's going to be very cool. You'll want to invite your friends over and say, check this out." Not many people realize that just 2 years prior, Elon Musk himself lived in a modest, all 40,000 tiny home in Texas. Here was a billionaire, worth hundreds of billions of dollars, choosing to reside in a dwelling smaller than a typical luxury hotel room. This seemingly strange choice was, in fact, the very first experiment and a vital precursor for a much larger undertaking, the Tesla tiny house. Now that vision is a reality, priced at just $799, making it even cheaper than a new Tesla car. So, what are the technological secrets hidden inside this Tesla tiny house? Can it withstand a major storm? And perhaps most surprisingly, why is it tax-free and available on free land? Let's delve into the details shared directly by Elon Musk. One of the most astonishing aspects of the Tesla tiny house isn't the affordable $799 price, but the fact that owners won't have to pay any extra fees for land or construction taxes. Usually, when you purchase a home, the biggest financial burden comes from the cost of the land itself, various permits, taxes, and endless amounts of paperwork. In many major cities, the price of the land alone can significantly exceed the value of the house structure. Tesla has fundamentally overturned that traditional rule. With their unique model, customers simply place their order, and the complete home is manufactured and delivered fully installed with no additional charges. This means the advertised price is genuinely the final, all-inclusive price, with absolutely no hidden fees to worry about. Elon Musk revealed that customers have the option to set up their new home on land that is managed and provided by Tesla. If a buyer doesn't currently own land, Tesla is offering it for free for the first 2 years. Beyond that initial period, Tesla takes responsibility for the entire process, from the initial production and transportation to the final, complete installation. When the customer takes possession of their home, it's not merely an empty shell, but a fully operational, ready to move into living space. This is Musk's deliberate strategy to eliminate one of the most significant barriers to home ownership, the skyrocketing cost of land. By removing this major factor, owning a home becomes more accessible than ever before. Imagine placing an order for your home, much like you would buy a car, and just a few hours later, you are stepping into a sustainable, solar-powered home entirely managed via the Tesla app. No crushing debt, no complex, endless paperwork, and no major financial strain. While it might sound incredibly futuristic, Elon Musk personally confirmed all these details in his latest meeting. Once an order is placed, Tesla begins processing it almost immediately and works to schedule delivery as quickly as possible, although buyers should still anticipate a waiting period of at least 1 to 2 weeks. The Tesla tiny house is cleverly designed as a foldable modular unit that can be compacted into a neat, secure block, perfectly sized to fit onto the bed of a standard truck. Tesla plans to utilize its own fleet of Tesla semi-trucks for delivering these homes to any location across the US, and they can even be packed into international shipping containers for global export. Once the house arrives at its destination, the setup process is amazingly quick. The entire structure is rapidly unfolded, connected, and made completely operational within just a few short hours. Everything, from the frame, roof, and walls to the entire electrical and plumbing systems, comes pre-integrated. All that remains is the interior finishing, final touches, and system checks. This entire final stage typically takes only 1 to 3 hours. According to Elon Musk, the entire structure of the Tesla tiny house is produced directly at Tesla's Nevada factory, where every single step has been meticulously streamlined and automated using specialized robotics. Critical components like the load-bearing walls, the kitchen modules, the living areas, and the bathrooms are all pre-built with near-perfect precision. Unlike conventional houses that often use thin drywall, which is prone to water damage, or materials that quickly degrade, the Tesla tiny house is constructed using advanced technology and incredibly durable materials: reinforced steel, concrete, high-density insulating foam, and multi-layer composite panels. All of these components are pressed together under tremendous pressure, up to 262,000 pounds, to form ultra-rigid modules with standard dimensions of about 6 meters by 2.6 meters. But Tesla didn't stop at just creating a strong, solid frame. For a small additional cost, buyers can opt to include a solar roof system to capture and harness solar energy, a Powerwall for efficient electricity storage, and smart integration with the Tesla app, allowing homeowners to control virtually everything with a single tap. As previously mentioned, the modular units of the Tesla tiny house are built from reinforced steel frames, high-strength concrete panels, and advanced EPS insulation. Because of this robust construction, the tiny home is engineered for an average lifespan of about 20 years before any major renovations might become necessary. Beyond the use of durable materials, Tesla has also carried out rigorous testing to confirm the resilience of every wall, checking for fire resistance, waterproofing, mold resistance, and corrosion protection. Many people naturally wonder, can such a compact house actually withstand severe hurricanes, flooding, or heavy snowfall? The belief is that it can, though some minor damage might still occur, as even traditional homes are rarely completely immune to major natural disasters. However, thanks to its completely waterproof exterior and its reinforced, rigid structure, the Tesla tiny house is specifically designed to minimize potential damage and provide significantly greater peace of mind for the people living in it. While it may still be affected by harsh weather conditions, it is not something that will be easily destroyed. The ultimate cost, even at a really high scale, might be around $10,000. It is smaller, it will be less expensive than buying a car. Just picture this: for an investment of only $709.99, you are getting more than just a place to sleep. You are acquiring an entire 250 square foot living space. Does that sound cramped? Perhaps, but the actual reality is surprisingly different. Thanks to a smart, efficient layout, the house can comfortably accommodate 2 to 3 people. The best part is that it doesn't feel like you are stuck inside a small, confining box. Instead, the space is cleverly divided into 4 distinct, functional areas beneath a high ceiling of 8 feet 9 inches, which gives a sense of openness far exceeding what you would initially expect. The true innovation, however, lies in its flexibility. Tesla didn't design the tiny house to be a fixed, unchangeable space, but rather more like a giant Lego set. You have the option to connect multiple modules side by side, expand the living area outward, or even stack them on top of each other to construct 2- or 3-story homes, which would be sufficient for a family of 5. The philosophy Musk wants to incorporate into every design is to start small, then easily grow and expand as your personal needs change over time. Weighing in at about 500–600 pounds, every single detail of the interior has been meticulously engineered down to the last inch, ensuring that absolutely no space is wasted. You might still think, 250 square feet. How can anyone truly live in that? But the moment you step inside, that initial doubt quickly vanishes. Instead of feeling confined, you will discover a perfectly optimized world where every single element is designed to serve your comfort and utility. Now, the question on everyone's mind about such a small space: how is everything actually laid out? Is the Tesla tiny house truly livable inside? At only 250 square feet, if you haven't seen the interior, you would likely assume it's just one very small room. But once you walk into the Tesla tiny house, we are confident you will be stunned by the fact that you will have all the necessary living space you could possibly need within this compact 250 square foot structure. Need a dedicated area to invite guests over for coffee? The living room is conveniently located right by the main door. Don't feel like eating out at a restaurant or grabbing fast food? The Tesla tiny house includes a full kitchen. Even more incredible, if you need a place to clean up and shower after a long, exhausting day at work, this tiny house can absolutely deliver with a complete bathroom. And finally, sleeping inside this house in the winter will be warmer and cozier than ever, thanks to a dedicated bedroom. Yes, you heard correctly, a bedroom, a living room, a kitchen, and a bathroom. 4 separate, distinct spaces all within one tiny house. Wait, 4 rooms for real? Yes, you heard that right. And with the ceilings designed to be 8 feet 9 inches high, every area inside the Tesla tiny house feels so open and airy that you might completely forget you are standing in a space just slightly over 20 square meters. Everything seems to defy its compact 250 square foot size. Now it's easy to understand why Musk holds it in such high regard. Let's begin with the kitchen, because you are probably wondering if the refrigerator or stove will end up taking up all the available space in a tiny house. The answer is genuinely surprising. Inside the Tesla tiny house, which costs only around $80,000, you still get a fully equipped kitchen. From the sink, refrigerator, dishwasher, and oven to the entire cabinet system, everything is neatly and compactly arranged. This area even features a small, integrated dining table built right into the countertop, accompanied by a couple of slender bar stools. Just enough space for you to enjoy cozy meals that you've prepared yourself. The most impressive aspect is the smart storage solutions. Flexible rotating shelves, hidden drawers, and multi-tiered kitchen cabinets, all meticulously arranged so that absolutely not an inch of space is wasted. Every corner of the kitchen is maximized for utility. Naturally, cooking in a small space can often lead to a cramped feeling or lingering food smells. But Tesla has planned for this. Subtle range hoods and odor elimination systems are carefully installed, keeping the kitchen consistently well ventilated. The result is that you can cook comfortably in this limited space and experience the same level of convenience you would find in a modern apartment. Step into the living room and you will immediately realize this is nothing like the tiny, cramped corner you might have imagined. On the contrary, the space is remarkably roomy, enough for you to comfortably host 2 or 3 guests for coffee at a sleek little table situated right beside a comfortable sofa. That sofa is actually a pull-out bed that can instantly transform the living room into a second sleeping area in a matter of seconds. Mounted neatly on the wall is a TV, completing a modern and inviting entertainment area. Interestingly, the Tesla tiny house's living room is intentionally designed to be more spacious than the other areas, making it simple to repurpose as a home office whenever you need to. The entire floor is finished with premium composite wood, which helps keep the space warm and cozy in the winter and cool in the summer. In a cleverly designed, tucked-away corner, you will even find a compact washer and dryer unit, maximizing convenience without sacrificing valuable floor space. The optimization continues into the sleeping area, which is equipped with a fold-down Murphy bed. During the day, the bed folds neatly right into the wall, opening up a generous area for other daytime activities. At night, with just a quick pull, it becomes a comfortable double bed for 2, transforming the compact sleeping nook into a true, restful retreat. And if you are concerned there won't be any room for keepsakes or personal mementos in such a tiny home, think again. Tesla has smartly incorporated sleek display shelves directly into the living room, giving you just the right amount of space to showcase treasured photos or small souvenirs, ensuring that this compact home still feels deeply personal and uniquely yours. You might assume the bathroom in this tiny house is both compact and discreet, and you'd be correct. But contrary to what many people expect, it still includes everything you'd find in a standard full bathroom. Frosted tempered glass doors allow natural light to filter in while ensuring complete privacy. Inside, you will find a full shower, a minimalist sink paired with a large mirrored cabinet, and a smartly designed toilet, all finished with premium stain-resistant materials. As mentioned earlier, the 8-foot 9-inch ceiling height means even very tall individuals won't feel cramped. The space is also equipped with modern heating and cooling systems, ensuring you stay perfectly comfortable whether it's the peak of summer heat or the depths of winter cold. On top of that, oversized 8-foot doors and windows make it easy to move large, bulky items in and out without any hassle. But perhaps the most truly remarkable part of the Tesla tiny house is the lifestyle it offers. It represents a clear path to financial freedom that traditional home ownership rarely provides. With the incredibly low upfront costs and the near elimination of monthly overhead expenses, tiny home owners often enjoy significantly more disposable income. Instead of being perpetually tied down by hefty mortgage payments or mounting utility bills, they are free to invest their money in travel, personal experiences, or pursuing their passions. For someone like Elon Musk, housing costs might be insignificant, but for the vast majority of people, they represent a massive financial burden. Traditional homes come with endless, accumulating expenses, mortgage payments, property taxes, regular maintenance fees, all stacking up into serious financial pressure. By sharp contrast, living in a tiny home priced at just $790.99 almost completely eliminates the need for a mortgage and can drastically cut down on utility bills, especially if you take full advantage of Tesla's built-in clean energy system. In perfect alignment with Musk's overarching vision, every Tesla product must uphold the principle of sustainability, and the Tesla tiny house is certainly no exception. It comes equipped with a smart central control system that allows you to manage the entire home with just a few taps on your phone. From easily adjusting the lighting and temperature to opening and closing the blinds, switching kitchen appliances on or off, and even tracking your energy consumption. It can all be effortlessly controlled right from the Tesla app on your smartphone. What is even more impressive is Tesla's broader vision. While most smart home technologies today focus primarily on reducing electricity use, Tesla takes things further with a truly holistic approach, tackling both energy and water consumption. These two vital essentials transform the tiny house into a self-sustaining ecosystem all its own. To meet daily water requirements, the Tesla tiny house comes standard with a 1,000-liter freshwater tank, which is enough to support a small household for several days at a time. This main supply can be connected to a local groundwater source, which typically requires only a small monthly payment. Additionally, Tesla integrates a rainwater collection tank directly linked to the solar-paneled roof. Rainwater is funneled through a sophisticated, multi-stage filtration system that effectively removes dust and bacteria before being stored in the tank for safe, everyday use alongside the main water supply. And if soaring electricity bills or the cost of charging your electric vehicle have been a concern for you, the integrated solar panels on the tiny house have never been more valuable. As we know, electricity is becoming